Knife Culture USA here. I was sitting around, I was holding a little native here, and I was feeling how it felt in my hand. And I know it's a small blade, and it's great. I take it to work or take it to places where I think a bigger blade people might look at me weird if I pull it out. And I was like, wow, this feels really familiar. After I had it for a little bit, I was like, man, what knife does this feel like? And everyone would assume you'd go, well, probably a regular native, right? Which I've never held a regular native G10, so maybe it is very similar to that. But to me, it feels like the Sage series. And you're like, what? That's a totally different knife. Totally way different. Obviously, they do have the S30V. They both have the compression lock. Both have the wire clip, which I love. Spyderco should put the wire clip on everything. Spyderco should put the wire clip on a Pair 3. But I noticed something when I put my hand right here and how this finger goes through here and then these all come out here. On the Lil Native, it feels almost exactly the same. Obviously, there's a lot less purchase in the back here. Like if you elongated this to look somewhere similar to that, it would be almost the same thing. And then I was like, oh wait, well let me compare them. Well look, it is almost the same shape, almost exactly. This might stick out just slightly, and that might be because it was smaller, but look, almost exactly the same shape. Choil slightly different, but otherwise, if you look at it, it's a little thicker, probably because it's a small knife too, but the way it fits in your hand is exactly the same, and that's why I realized I love this knife, because the Sage series is I'd say my favorite Spyderco excuse me, series to date. I haven't had all of them in my hands though. I don't have that kind of cash, but I did have the Sage series for a long time when I was first getting into knives, but as soon as I got my hands on it, I mean, I could carry it like this way. It feels perfect, and I love it. I mean, Pair 3, love that too. Has a little different feel, obviously different shape, although it's close, but I think the Sage is closer. It's obviously not a Spyderco, but this has a good shape as well, but it's different. This feels really good in your hand. The Modus has a really good shape because you see the separate little choils there, and it fits your hand on it perfectly. Although I am selling this on eBay, if anybody's interested. But once I realized it, I was like, wow, that's why I love this. So I got this in my hand, and I was like, I just love this thing. I don't know why. A lot of people are like, yeah, whatever. It's a tiny little knife. S30V, black carbon fiber. I mean, not carbon fiber, a G10. Like every other Spyderco, every other paramilitary or Pair 3 or whatever else. All come out like this in the beginning. But hopefully one day they'll change the steel, change to a blue or something like that, or even a camo. I don't know. I love this knife, and I think that's what really gets it for me is the ergonomics, because just like the Sage. And I know other people say, yeah, it's supposed to be like a native, it's supposed to be this, that, and the other thing. I don't know, but you can't fight it. It's almost the exact same shape for your fingers. So the ergonomics, it's like the ergonomics shrunk down into this little knife. You can see, obviously, the difference in size, blade and everything. But even the blade shape is similar, although it seems like this is thicker. So let me know what you guys think. Love this knife, mainly because I would say because of the ergonomics, and it's a great knife. So I've started to love this knife. So hey, carbon fiber maybe? You never know. Spyderco's always trying to do different versions. The other thing that people don't like about this is how that fits up. The little choil comes into where the compression lock is. Of course I can't do this in front of the camera. I've gotten to a point where I can close it like that and never touches my fingers. So it's kind of what you get used to. There are also some people I've seen, I forgot what video I was watching online, but they cut a little sharpening choil in there and took a little bit of this nub off so that it didn't hit their hand. Sometimes it still does hit your hand, but I kind of like it the way it is. I don't want to change it. So I like the choil in the front, the way it is. But there you go. That's my comparison between these two. I think this may be closer to this than the Big Native. I'm not sure. Tell me what you think. Like, share, subscribe. I need all the info. I need more people to subscribe to me. I'm almost to 200. I know that's not a lot to a lot of people. Other people got thousands. Other people got millions. I'm just trying to get to 200. Who knows? Maybe one of these days I'll do a knife giveaway like everybody else. For right now, I don't have the money or the time. But please, like, share, subscribe. Let me know what you think. I need more comments. I need people to let me know. So thanks so much. Have a great night.